We hope to learn more about this tragic story this morning that has been developing. Albuquerque police say a 2-year-old boy is dead after being found in a hot car. The little boy was found in a vehicle in a car seat at the Precious Moments Learning Center in Northwest Albuquerque yesterday afternoon. Now, police say the car belonged to a relative that worked at the center. Firefighters tried to revive the child. The 2-year-old was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
We don't know the circumstances of why this child or what happened to cause this child to be left inside this vehicle.
Now, police are not sure how long the child was in the car or exactly how hot it got inside. Outside, we know it was around 95 degrees. Parents who spoke with News 13 off camera said the relative is a teacher at the daycare center, and they believe this was just a horrible accident. Right now, police are treating this as an unattended death. Once they wrap up their investigation, they tell us the case will go to the DA's office to see if charges will be filed. And happening now, questions still remain regarding the city's latest officer-involved shooting. We could soon learn the name of the officer who opened fire, wounding the suspect. The ordeal went down during an undercover drug bust at a restaurant in Northwest Albuquerque yesterday. Now, police say they got a call about drug deals in the area and staged a hand-to-hand buy with 2 people. As the transaction took place, narcotics police moved in.
The officer inside the vehicle, as well as the officers approaching, got into struggle with the individual.
Now, police say that's when a cop outside the car fired 1 shot, hitting the suspect in the chest. Officers claim the suspect pulled and pointed a gun at them. The suspect is at UNM Hospital in critical condition. Investigators are reviewing police lapel video of the incident. This is the first police shooting in the past 4 months. The last one was in April. Cops say Dennis Aragon, this man here who had just been released from prison, was walking through a Southeast Heights apartment complex armed with an assault rifle, looking to settle a drug debt. Officers responded to that call. They say that Aragon refused to drop his weapon. Now, they claim he started to raise the weapon, and that's when they shot him. He did survive and is in jail without bond. New this morning, police and community leaders are getting ready to band together for the National Night Out. Organizers say this is a chance for neighbors to get to know one another as well as law enforcement. It's all about taking a strong stance against crime. Our News 13's David Romero is live near Mary Fox Park in Northwest Albuquerque with more details on this event. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Well, this is the time of year where these types of events are held, and of course they're at parks like these where neighbors meet and have fun, but it's all for a serious purpose. Now, this is just one of many of these types of celebrations happening across the country tonight. According to the National Night Out organization, the event started about 30 years ago and has proven to be an effective and inexpensive way to promote police and community partnerships. In Albuquerque, APD says 120 National Night Out events are scheduled to take place throughout the city. In Santa Fe, law enforcement leaders say they will be available to meet with citizens firsthand and even show off crime-fighting tools like Casey the police dog. Now, here in Albuquerque, APD is hoping their work with the neighborhood watch groups will help them fight off home burglaries.
The Neighborhood Watch is really fundamentally about getting to know your neighbors and agreeing to look after each other, recognizing suspicious behavior, calling it in, but fundamentally, neighbors looking out for each other are always going to be your best defense.
And most of these National Night Out events are scheduled from 6 to 9 tonight, and they are all free. Elizabeth, back to you.
Yeah, you know, so important for this event to allow to develop the trust between people and the police or law enforcement to grow strong. Thank you, David, for that. By the way, as many as 37 million people across the country have participated in National Night Out events. The man who police say fled the scene of a crash that killed a mother and her young son is still on the loose. Someone driving a Cadillac Escalade hit 30-year-old Mandy Miranda's car from behind at a Roswell intersection early Sunday morning. Police say 21-year-old Joel Cordoba Lopez jumped out of that Escalade and took off. Now, they won't say if he is the driver or passenger, but no one else was found in the SUV. Police think that alcohol played a role in the crash. They think that Lopez is in the Roswell, Artesia, or Dexter area. Governor Susana Martinez will be one of the speakers at the Republican National Convention later this month. Martinez, who is the nation's first Latina governor, is viewed as a rising star in her party. There was even speculation at one point that she might be Mitt Romney's running mate. But insiders tell us people who are on the list to be speakers at the convention are no longer in the running as running mates. The governor herself has made it clear over and over that she is not interested in being the VP. Do you have a complaint about the state government? Well, now is your chance to let the lieutenant governor know how you feel about how things are going. Lieutenant Governor John Sanchez will be holding a series of statewide mobile office days, he calls them, this week. They're going to be in Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, Los Lunas, and Belen. Now, this goes along with other meetings that he has lined up this month. Sanchez will basically meet with you, the constituents, at each stop and help address any issues related to state government. The first stop is this Thursday, and for more information on where the lieutenant governor will be, head to KRQE.com and look under the news links section.